Michael Koo. I was preparing for an international competition in 2007 when Mr. Reyes had an accident and wounded his left eye. The ER patched it, and he could only see with one eye for a few days. Despite the circumstances, he asked me to come to his house and play for him in order to make sure that I was ready. At that time, he also had to give a concert with the Baltimore Trio and accompany a then-incoming violin professor. He asked me to help him scotch tape his eyelids open so he could read some Mendelssohn and Grieg during rehearsals, as well as in the concert itself. He is a trooper. Professor Reyes taught me how to teach myself, how to listen, be attentive, think, and listen again. Mr. Reyes, you helped me find the joy of discipline in music and life. To be dedicated to your dreams and passions is a path that can only be realized by the amount of effort and care you put into it. With your guidance, I learned to imagine my ideal world and then work feverishly to make that happen. Also, your balance of humor and criticism is a trait that I've always admired. You somehow always knew the right thing to say to help guide me, and for that I am forever grateful. I'll share a couple of stories that students wrote. Katherine Fernandez said, "He made me cry while teaching me the Debussy prelude, Footprints in the Snow. I wasn't quite getting the sonic picture he wanted, so he asked me, 'What is the most painful emotion you can experience?' I answered, 'Loneliness.' He said, 'You can still do something about loneliness, but when you feel regret, there is nothing you can do about it.' I cried, then played the prelude the way he envisioned it." Mr. Reyes was the person who made me believe in myself and in my potential to be an artist. He not only convinced me to pursue a career in music, but also pushed me as a person to discover who I really am and how I can use myself in the service of music and of the world at large. When I left the Philippines, he took me under his wings, not only musically, but in every aspect of life. He was like a second dad. Then, just as things were becoming comfortable, he urged me to leave for Europe to experience a different culture, live in a different environment, and grow in a totally different way. Through his wisdom and example, Mr. Reyes has inspired and continues to inspire me to keep on striving for more. The more you know, the more you realize there is more to know. Dear Professor Reyes, thank you for believing in me enough to risk taking me in as a master's student at Towson. I am still unpacking the deep things you taught me over 10 years ago. May I do justice to the wisdom you have invested in me. I will truly miss you, for you have changed my life forever in ways I may never fully understand, and all for good."
But how did you get this?
I asked.